Hi, today we are going to present our mobile learning app on US government. Based on our research on classroom teaching apps, there is a very good potential for development of in-class learning apps for math, history, language learning, etc. Intuitively, it makes sense to take a subject that might be criticized as being abstract and isolated and turn it into something engaging and interesting. Therefore, we decided to design a US government learning app that supports classroom learning. Based on the short research paper, we found what to create, how to make our app effective, who to design for, and what they need. Based on that, our three personas chosen are high school student, high school US government teacher, and new immigrant. From our main targeted audience, we generalized some major problems they face during their study about US government. The four major difficulties that impede their learning can be generally concluded as: first, students feel the topic is too boring. Second, the knowledge is irrelevant and can hardly apply to personal life. Third, memorized content for tests is elusive and the connections are too complicated. The last is teaching materials and resources are too limited besides textbook. Therefore, we need a supplemental app for teachers which holds students more accountable, engaging, and encourage collaboration that can make students actually understand the structure deeply, but not just memorizing.
Based on the theory of constructivism, which emphasized the importance of learning through interactions with environment and peers, we want our user to use the purpose of "give me guidance but let me drive." Also, we not only follow some design principles from class reading, but also did other literature review. The section of play and learn in our app will distinctly emphasize the perspective of interactive learning and innovative learning, and we will show this in more detail in later session with our prototype. We decided to use B2B as our business model since our mobile application is designed to support US government class content that students will be taught in every school. We want our app could be suggested by teacher to student for easier learning process and better learning result. Once the school paid $99.99 for a semester-long access, all students in school will have free access to use our app. After the first version of our prototype, we did another interview with potential users to further review and develop our design. The major concept of our content plays, such as the game form, is favored by our interviewee. Some suggestions we got are: word choice is not appropriate in the menu, navigation system is incomplete, some section is too confusing and complicated. Then we made some improvement of our design based on the feedback that we got. Showing on the left side, according to the provisional feedback of our ranking session is a little complicated to show ranking result. We later decided to change our mind to use traditional way of ranking, which is more perceptual intuition. The right side shows how we improve our review session by accepting suggestions from test user feedback. Our original design interface only shows the points that a learner made mistake, but did not mention what they have learned. We realized the user needs to see the clear mapping of where they are in learning process.
So our app is called US Government. First, users need to sign up for an account so they can connect with their friends. In the home page, we list the different topics in government learning, and users can click on each topic to learn. In each topic, there are 4 sections: learn it, play it, check your progress, and race with friends. Basically, the first step is to learn the content. In learning section, we upload interesting videos that introduce the content. Users can also write down notes while watching the videos. The main feature of this app is we designed interactive game in each topic to help users learn and memorize. For example, in the topic of passing a bill, after learning the specific steps on how a bill becomes a law, users can play the role of a bill in the game. They can decide which department they should go or what action they should take next. If they make a right choice, they will get 1 point and continue with the storyline for the next challenge. Otherwise, they will lose 1 point and the bill will die. At the end, if the student's bill finally passed, they can use AR technique to place Trump in their classroom and watch him sign the bill. In Check Your Progress section, users can review what they have learned and where they lose points in the game section. In Race with Friends section, there is a ranking list which shows the scores of the user and his friends. We use this competition feature as an incentive to encourage constant learning. At the end, we would like to ask your investment for not only the financial aid on technical support, but also for hiring AR specialists for our app. Any questions?